Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. I'm Mike Paule, the president of Mobile Video 360 and the producer of the Lake Travis BIZ Report. So in this week's What's Up Wednesday, I want to talk a little bit about the general business climate that we find ourselves in now that it's July of 2021 and we are in the second half of the year. Also going to talk a little bit about the roadmap for the Lake Travis BIZ Report and what we've done since we launched this site back about 4 or 5 months ago, and where we are headed here during the course of the year. So first of all, a little bit about what we're seeing generally speaking, in the business community. So one of the things that we do track is the number of new business formations, and we see that information through the Austin Business Journal. And it's interesting to note that over the last few months, the number of new businesses that are being formed has basically doubled. So that's a good sign. So we're definitely seeing people coming out, feeling more confident and wanting to start their own new businesses. So we're seeing about 220 new businesses a week that are being formed within the counties, generally around the Austin area. So we're also seeing a lot of new business openings. So I think as we're out and about, and certainly we've got a lot more traffic out there, so that's another sign that things are coming back. But just in looking at the number of new businesses that are popping up, we're seeing a lot more of those in some of our retail centers. We're definitely seeing more foot traffic, which is a good thing. And we continue to believe that we're going to see that increase here, continuing to grow during the course of the year. We're also seeing an increase in the commercial real estate sector. So we're seeing, I think, more development. A lot of projects that were stalled here since COVID started are starting up again. We're seeing new construction occurring around the area. And based on all the information that we've seen, that trend should continue to grow here as we go through the year into 2022. We all know that the residential real estate sector has been incredible for the past year or so. Very low inventory and a lot of competing bids for buyers that are trying to get into properties, and properties going for a premium over list price. And although we are still seeing a lot of competition for properties, we're seeing more inventory out there than there's been for the past 6 months or so. So that's a good thing. And then we're not quite seeing the frenzy that I think the market was experiencing here recently. So hopefully although it will certainly continue to be a very strong seller's market, hopefully we will see a little more balance between selling and buying here as we move forward from 2021 into 2022. We're also seeing a big increase in the travel industry. I've been on a couple of trips here recently. I was in Los Angeles a couple of weeks ago, and the airplanes were full. The airports were busy. The hotels, you see a lot more guests. So we're seeing that hospitality industry coming back. And here in Austin, we're definitely seeing the restaurants with more patrons. We're seeing the bars reopening. We're seeing music venues starting to come back. So all good news here as we start to move away from the COVID challenging experience that we have all shared here over the past year and a half. So overall, I think the business climate here is strong. Austin obviously is a great market, and the Lake Travis region certainly is equally as strong. And so I think we're going to continue to see new businesses develop. We'll continue to see the recovery that we've noticed here over the past few months. So now I want to talk a little bit about the site itself, Lake Travis BIZ Report. So we started this site. We launched it actually earlier this year, and it really was designed as a place where the consumers and small businesses can get together in a little different way. So it's not a traditional or historical, what you noticed for like a business directory. We wanted to make it more interesting. We wanted to make it much more video centric. So that's why we've launched things like the What's Up Wednesday video series. We have a number of businesses now that have listed on our site, and we have more and more coming in all the time. So if you are a small business in our region, we certainly encourage you to put your free listing in. We want you to be found. We want the consumers to be able to make a connection to you, and we provide that opportunity. We're going to be adding a lot more video content for our businesses here over the coming months. So please come back frequently and check out the site because we think it's important that businesses tell their story and just make that stronger connection to our local business, or to our local consumers. And I think that's overall going to be healthier for our economy here. We definitely want to make sure that we support all of our local businesses, a lot of which are our neighbors, friends, or even ourselves that live in the communities and also work and hire and try to make sure that we can continue to grow and to prosper. So some of the other things that we're going to be doing with the Lake Travis BIZ Report site, we have a calendar, so we're going to start to include a lot more content in our calendar about things that the businesses are doing or events that they're holding, maybe certain types of community events, things like that we'll include in the calendar as well. So, and then the What's Up Wednesday series is something that we launched a couple months back. We've got a lot of great interviews that we've done. It's really our goal to continue to invite small businesses and leaders and nonprofits and others with interesting stories that they can share with our viewers. So if you or you know someone that's interested in participating in our What's Up Wednesday interviews, have them reach out to us. We'd love to talk to them. Next week, we have a really neat interview with Byron Smith, who is one of the co-founders of the X-Space group. And X-Space is developing a mixed-use condos where you own your own space, and they're building right now along 620 near the Mansfield Dam. We're participating actually in that project ourselves. We're excited about it, and we're going to be talking with Byron Smith, who's going to share his vision, what's going on with this project, and what their plans are for the future. So we hope that you can visit with us next week on our site and hear that interview, which will be available next Wednesday, the 21st, I believe that it is. So look forward to that. So also, we want to make sure that you're made aware of any changes that we have to the site and to content. So connect with us. There's a registration form where you can be alerted to new events and new content that's coming through our site. We definitely encourage you to connect with us on Facebook and Instagram. So you just do a search for Lake Travis BIZ Report, that's B-I-Z report, and connect with us because we're always going to be posting information in there, which we think will be helpful. The other thing that we're going to do with the site is we really want to encourage our businesses to offer special discounts and promotions for people that in the community that connect with them. So check back with us frequently. We're going to be adding and encouraging businesses to post promotions within their listings. And so hopefully you'll be able to get some really great deals on future services and products. And we're going to offer that through our site. So really excited about that. So that's really it for this week's update. But thank you again for visiting with us. We're really excited about the future for Lake Travis BIZ Report. We really want to make this a great community resource. And we have a lot of plans of things that we're going to be adding in there, and always looking for feedback of stuff that you would like to see us adding to the site as well. So with that, have a wonderful July 2021.